The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 10-2 start. Check 42's the mark. Watch the crow team spell. Fight.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, Charlie.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Tannehill. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo! 42. Mike 42, check down.
Tannehill now to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? That second down play nets a -4.
Go!
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Kill. Turn up. Check it backer. Watch out. Check three. Check right. Check. Shift. Watch moving down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Alpha! I can't believe they even let you play. Check three!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Hey, take 26. Zoom. Mike 37. Hey, what's small?
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. It's caught here by Adams. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Bang. 6-6. Pull it high. Challenge. Bang. Slam. 6-30.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some money. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Rodgers going to throw. He's to the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. All right. Check 1, 3. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Watch twist. Twist. Undercrunch. Big edge. Alert flare. Alert to the 50. No. Off. Shift. Watch the shift. Check. Switch. Sponge. No. He's checking. Crash. Watch twist.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That. They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw is Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Lewis here on first down. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. This is Lewis. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Zadarius Smith on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Under 10, 10. Check 4. Jim. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's got Lewis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Tannehill. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Adam Humphries. Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Alert 80 weapon. Alert 3. Hey, Haywood! Go.
Now it's Tannehill. This is caught. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's go. 319. Oh, here we go. Get 300. Get 300.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 47 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Out to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Tannehill steps away. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Tannehill now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Derrick Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Switch gears. Switch. Back north.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Back to throw, Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Right. Back to one. Hey, Charlie. 55. Right there.
They'll look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
258. Watch tight. Tight is right. 26. Hey, Echo.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.